Good morning everyone, it's Monday the 5th of February. Welcome to another one of Alan's Angling Adventures. This is going to be a Waggler session today, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to catch something after the last 3 attempts on the, for chub fishing, for a chub. Hopefully today I can catch something, but I'm under no illusions it's not going to be easy today either, because we've got quite a strong gusty southwesterly wind blowing. I'm at the fork on the river, at the fork on the main river, and this is going to be a Waggler session, and I've tried to find a swim where I'm slightly out the wind as much as I can. I'm all set up and ready to go. Hopefully we can catch, I'll be happy to catch a few roach. That's what I'm after today, some winter roach. I'll be absolutely delighted just to see a fish on the bank, because it has been a right struggle for me recently, I must admit. But as I say, as it's tidal up here, of course, the tide should be just right today. I think it's at its peak now, and I think it's actually should be dropping now, or just started to drop. It's 10:05. I got up here about 9 o'clock this morning. I've got set up, plumb the depth, got my float on, shots, got it all set up ready. Now bait wise, all I've got today is red and white maggots in here, red and white maggots, and I've brought with me just a couple of slices of bread just in case, just to change it up a bit. I might use it, might try that a bit later. So that's what we're going to be doing on the Waggler, and hopefully we can catch a few roach or something, whatever comes along. I'm happy to catch anything today. But as I said to you just now, I'm under no illusions it isn't going to be easy, with this strong wind. Although it's supposed to be mild, and it is mild for the time of year, it's not that mild in this wind. So I think we're not going to get bites galore today. I think it's going to be the odd fish, if I'm lucky. But we'll see, I don't know. Ground bait wise, I haven't put too much in, I haven't knocked too much ground bait up. What I've got with me today is Sonubaits black roach ground bait, and this is non-Fishmeal. I don't really want to be putting in anything this time of year that's going to fill the fish up, so this is basically just to attract the fish, to get the fish out there. So I've just put a couple of small balls of that out there and a pinch of maggots. So, and we'll do that, I might put a couple more balls of that out a bit later. We'll see how it goes. I've no idea how this is going to go, but I'm just glad to be fishing again, and hopefully we can catch a few fish. I can show you a few fish today. I'm using my 10-foot Omni Match Rod, 3-pound mainline and 2.5-pound hook length. That's what I've got on there today, loop to loop, and a size 18 Kamasan Barbless hook. So just having a cup of tea, and then we'll get cracking. We're here till about 3 o'clock. And we'll see how it goes today. Hopefully I can catch something. But anyway, let's enjoy it. I've got my keep net with me, more in hope than anything else, I think, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I say we're going to have to fight this gusty wind. I'll just drink my tea first before I start fishing. It's quite gusty, and it's blowing from the southwest. And there's a lot of swims you can fish up here, really are, but it's getting out of this wind. I'm just using a straight Drennan Peacock Waggler, but I may have to change to a bigger float if this is not, if it's struggling in this wind, but we'll see. Well, I'm not going to be fishing too far out at all, so there's no need to. I am looking forward to this, because I haven't fished on the Waggler for a little while now. So we're going to kick off with a single red maggot. Let's see how this one goes today. Tide's dropping now. I do think we may well struggle for bites today. I'm still waiting to catch my first fish of the year. Well, I'm in. Oh, my first fish, if I get it, of the year. Oh, come on baby, don't lose this one. Yes! Not a bad one either. Not a bad one at all. Oh, a lovely roach. Oh, I'm well pleased with that. At last I've caught a fish. At last. Oh, you don't know how it felt. I mean, saying I've gone three sessions without catching one. One of my subscribers was telling me that he went seven sessions on the trot, blanking. Blimey, imagine what that must be like. But we're a hardy lot, us anglers, and we don't give in. There we are. I don't want to drop this one. Look at that, look. At last I've caught a fish. A nice roach, a nice one as well. Beautiful. Right. Took a little bit of time. Well, it took about 15 minutes to get the first bite. So I don't think we're going to get many bites today. But any bites we do get will be most welcome. Right. So I've done all right on the Waggler on this river. I really have. Not too bad at all. But this is testing, you know, in February, cold February day. Strong wind. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully we can pick a few up. That was on a single red maggot. So I am using just 2.5 pound hook length. So if I've got anything half decent on here, I could struggle a bit, but I'm fishing not quite on the bottom. Not quite on the bottom. I'm just shy of the bottom. So I've just put a couple of balls of ground bait out there, nothing much. And it's non-Fishmeal ground bait, so it's just to attract the fish rather than, you know, feed them this time of year. We're just that one roach at the moment. So anyone that likes old Jack Hargreaves, he's on today. I think it's today on Talking Pictures out of town. I shall watch that this evening when I get in. I look forward to that. Good to see Jack back on there again. I think that's the best channel on the television by a million miles, that Talking Pictures. Absolutely brilliant. I love watching the footage detectives as well with Mike Reed and Noel Cronin. I watch that every Sunday night. It's brilliant, that is. Yeah, so out of town today. I don't know how many episodes they're showing, but be good to see him again on the telly. As although they are all on YouTube anyway, it's good to see him on the television. And you never know, they might show an episode or two that isn't on YouTube. Well, we're in here, this feels a bit better. Oh, it's a nice fish. Oh, it's a lovely fish. Oh, this is a beautiful roach. Oh, flipping hell. Oh, this is a nice roach. Oh, I'm well enjoying this, I tell you. Right, second fish of the session, and they've both been nice fish. This is bigger. Oh, this is a clonker. Look at this. Oh. Fish. Oh, this is well worth coming up here for. Keep still, fella. Look at that, look. Look at that. What a beautiful roach that is. Absolutely gorgeous roach. Look at the bright red fins on it. Look. Lovely. I'm well enjoying this. This is brilliant. Even though it is cold, I must admit. It does feel cold. And even the fish feels cold. So that's it, look, beautiful. Second roach of the session. Great stuff. Oh, this is great. Really enjoying this. I thought it was going to be hard. I've only had 2 bites and taken both of them. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Tends to be, I tend to be getting the bites not out there, but once the float reaches into this bit here, in this sort of more slacker area there. Right, let's continue. That was on single red maggot again. I'm just letting the float drift very slowly. It's not moving very fast. It's just drifting very slowly in towards those overhanging branches of the tree there. I thought I'd go with a lighter hook length today, and it seems to be paying off. It took me quite a while this morning to get the float set up just exactly how I wanted it, but it's worth spending the time. You know, I kept putting different shots on, different size shots on, you know, and taking them off until I actually got it right. I'd like to catch some more of that size, I tell you. That's what I come up here for today. That mostly was for winter roach on the Waggler. This is a much smaller one this time, but most welcome. Most welcome indeed. Another roach. Really have got very deep red fins this time of year. Great stuff. don't want to overfeed this swim, not this time of year. So I won't keep on putting too many maggots in there. Just now and again, a pinchful. I've got to admit though, I'm absolutely freezing. I am really cold, and I've got plenty of clothing on. But if you're getting bites, that makes all the difference, doesn't it? If you know, if you're catching fish, it's when you're sitting here in the freezing cold, you know, and there's nothing happening. There are some nice roach up here to be had. I'm still looking for my first pound. Oh yes, first pound roach. Again, only a small one, but it's a roach, and that's the main thing. There we are, look. Was a lively fella. Here we are. Roach number 4. Right. I'm really enjoying this. I must admit, one thing I did think would happen, and that is if I did get any bites, they were going to be very finicky, you know, you'd hardly notice them. But they're not. You know, the float's going straight under when I do get them. So I've come up here, I've chose to come up here because the tide is spot on today. So we shouldn't have a problem with the tide. Hopefully. I don't think it's a very big tide today though. I might be wrong, but I've got a feeling it's just over 4 metres or 4.5 metres. So it's not a big tide. This is on a white maggot. Yes. Oh, blimey, this is really good. Another nice roach. Another lovely roach. Oh, the colours on this one, it's like a rainbow. Oh, it's got a sort of a light blue tinge to it along its back. Mate, look at this, look. Roach number Steve, keep still mate. Roach number 5, look at that, look. In the light it's got a very bluish tinge along its back. Lovely stuff. Of course it's turning out to be a good session up to now. I'll tell you what I will do in a minute. I'm going to bring my keep net. I'll leave it there for a minute, it's alright. I was going to bring it a bit closer. This is great stuff. That was on a single white maggot. Well, they're certainly playing ball, and it's certainly a lot better than what I anticipated. Roach number 6. Keep still, mate. There we go. Great stuff. Oh, right. This is more like it. Yes, I've enjoyed my chub sessions, really have. You know, but it's good to be back on the Waggler again. It's good to be back on the Waggler. That's why I like to mix it up. As I said before, I like to mix. I don't want to become one-dimensional and just fish, you know, the same old every time. Yeah, they're taking white maggot and red maggot. And I'm now catching them further out. A bit of a wind issue on this one. There's not a lot I can do about it, to be honest, but we'll do the best we can. But it's very breezy. It's gone a bit quiet. The last 20 minutes now, I haven't had a bite in the last 20 minutes. This is how it goes. I always find it strange, you know, when they just switch off all of a sudden. Let's try a double white maggot and see how that goes. I haven't tried double maggot yet. All the fish I've had have been on single. Either single red or single white. All roach, 6 of them up to now. 1 or 2 quite nice ones amongst them. Yeah, a couple of other anglers just come up. They also watch Alan's Angling Adventures, so that's good to see. But getting back to the actual fishing, it has gone quiet. It has gone quiet. Not getting any bites now. The sun started to break through a bit at times, but it is cold. I keep putting my hood up, taking it down again. Yeah, 25 to 12. Situation is at the moment 6 roach. And the last one was caught about 40 minutes ago. Yes, I thought it was. I thought it was. First one for quite a while. It's another roach. It's a nice one. Yes. Yes, it is a nice one. Oh, blimey. Yeah, it's a lovely roach. Cool. There's a little spot just in front, just on the tip, or just in front of those overhanging branches out there, where I think it's a bit deeper and the float just tends to go under us a little bit, and I wasn't too certain if it was that or whether it was a fish, and it was a fish. And what a lovely roach this is. Look at that, look. God, gorgeous. They are nice roach today, I must admit. Lovely winter roach. A River Raider winter roach. Look at that, look. Great. I think this calls for another cuppa in a minute. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying it. I thought that looked a good spot there. Anywhere around those sunken branches. Might even be a chub down there, but you never know. I've made sure I've got plenty of tea with me today. You need some hot drinks, plenty of hot drinks if you're fishing out in this weather, in these sort of conditions this time of year. Just have this and we'll fish again. So we've got 7 roach up to now, 3 or 4 real clonkers as well. Yeah, so that last one was the first one for about 40 minutes. Yeah, not sure when I'm out again. Probably be a couple of weeks on the next one. And the next one will also be another Waggler session as well. Got a lot of work to do at home at the moment. Coming up, a lot of well, I've just done quite a bit of decorating our bedroom out, and just got some, well, we're getting some new chest of drawers and that. I've got to fit them up. I quite like doing all that though. I don't mind doing that. Once you get into it, it's quite, you know, quite interesting. So I'm going to be busy doing that over the next week or so. Well, I'm going to be busy doing it for several weeks. But in between I can fit some fishing sessions in. So when I was coming up here today, I was toying between coming here or Betley Bridge because of the wind. I wasn't too sure which was going to be best. And I opted to come here in the end because this is where I wanted to fish today, up here, and I'm glad I did. As even though it is blustery, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I've had it worse than this. Right. Oh, that's better. That's better, Alan. Right, let's get back fishing again. Well, roach number 8. It's the first one for quite a while. There we are. And that was on a single white maggot. Now those of you that know this stretch of the river, I'm actually fishing quite near the gate up there. I mean, in the past, and they're on video as well, in the past I've had a few nice sessions just by that gate, the other side of that gate. I haven't fished there for quite a while now. I am tempted to try and use a little bit of bread in a minute, just to see. I say we're not getting loads of bites, but at least the bites I'm getting, I'm taking, I'm not missing any. as I keep saying, it's cold, it's chilly. It's supposed to be turning colder again by the weekend. Temperatures down to around 6, 7. Well, we're in again. There we go. There we go, roach number 8. Just starting to come back on the feed again now. It's strange, isn't it, how they sort of come and go, how the bites are there 1 minute and then they've gone the next. I'm never quite sure why that is. But every fish I've had today, as I said, has been on a single maggot. They seem to be going more for the white maggots today than the red. Yep. Roach number 9. And they're not as big as they were first thing this morning, but I'm not going to complain at that. Not at all. And this one takes us into double figures. Roach number 10. You can't beat fish in this river. You really can't. I love fishing this river. You know, it's yes, it can be tough, I know that, but when it isn't, it's it's really good. Roach number 11. Oh, they're freezing, these fish. There we are, look. Great stuff. Winter roach. Right, another 5 minutes. I think what I'm going to do, just before I have a bit of dinner, I think I'm going to try a little bit of bread, just a tiny bit. Only a tiny bit. It's not Warburton's today, I'm afraid. It's just the cheaper bread, but I thought I'd just bring a few slices up with me. I've got number 8's shotted shirt button style, spaced out down the line, probably about 7 inches apart, 7 or 8 inches apart. You've got the wind, at least the wind is in the right direction today. It's keeping the line behind the float. floats travelling from right to left. Right, it's just gone 1:10 now. Just had my dinner. I put another couple of balls, small balls of groundbait out there. Let's see how the afternoon session goes now. So we're on 11 roach up to now. Well pleased with that. Well, the first one after dinner, only a small one, but it's another roach. Here we are, roach number 12. Oh, I'm absolutely freezing here, but I'm enjoying the fishing. That's the thing, I am enjoying the fishing, and that's what counts. We've got the fish feeding again out there now after dinner. That wind is very gusty. If anything, it's probably a bit stronger than it was first thing this morning. I'm just a little bit sheltered by this old tree here. If I'd fished further down, I would have been more out in the open. I say my next session would definitely be on the Waggler again. Not sure where yet. The old days are going by really fast now. You know, 5th of February today. Blimey, they're going by. You know, it's going like lightning. It really is. Before you know it, it'll be the end of the season, end of the river season. Not long. Yeah, it's coming over a bit dark now. I mean, it's a dull old day anyway. Which I'm glad, you know, in these conditions, you know, it's rather than that blazing sun coming up. We've had one or two little bits of light rain, bits of drizzle, but nothing much really. Nearly 1:30 now, so we've got about an hour and a half's fishing left. And I think I'm on 12 roach up to now. Yeah. They certainly are smaller though than they were first thing this morning. There we go. They started off this morning at a really decent size. There's one or two in there that are really nice, you know, but they've got smaller throughout the session. Cool, that old wind. Blimey. Bigger one. There's a better one. Oh yes, this is a nicer one. This is a nice roach. Not the biggest one of the session, but a nice one. There we are, look. Keep still, mate. There. Look at that, look. A nice Riverado roach. Brilliant. Right, I think that's something like 15. I'll be delighted if I could hit 20. Especially, you know, in these conditions, in this time of the year, and you know how cold it is. Just every now and again, just throwing a few maggots out there, not many. But strange, they seem to be going for double white maggot. That's what they're going for. You put a red maggot on there and a white maggot and you're not getting any bites. As soon as I put 2 white maggots on, which I must admit I don't normally find, I've always banged on about red maggots, seem to be best for me, but today it's the opposite. It's the white ones that are doing, you know, catching most of the fish. Oh, I can't keep that down, it's so cold. Yes, I think we're on about 15 roach now. Yeah. Oh, this is really good stuff, this. It's definitely the roach playing ball, and that's what I come up here for today, with some winter roach. And they're definitely obliging. Oh my God, they're cold. No signs of any other species, but there we go. There we are. Right, I think that's 16. So if I can get 20 today, cool, I'll be well happy with that. It's in between 22 and 1/4 to 2, so we've still got a fair bit of time to catch a few more. Yes. Oh, right. Well, they're still coming. They're still coming. There we go, look, another nice roach. I think that's something like 17. Oh, I'm well pleased with that. Let's put a few maggots on it. Yes. Blimey. Really got them feeding out there now. Fish number 18. Seem to be catching them further out. It's amazing, isn't it? These overcast days, these cloudy, dull days with a bit of a breeze, they can be quite productive. Fish number 19. Oh, blimey. It's been good since, you know, since I've had my dinner. It's been really good. Here we are, look. Great stuff. Oh, right. One more, and I think I'll have a cuppa. It's 2 now. Yeah, I forgot to mention I'm using my Hooklink. My Hooklink is Drennan Fluorocarbon, which I really do. I really like that. That's what I'm using today. That's a 2.5 pound hook length. And it's Drennan Fluorocarbon. Can we get Roach number 20? I think so, is it? Yes it is. Fish number 20. Swing this one over. Yee! Oh, brilliant. Cool. Only just hooked it. Come here, mate. There we go. Roach number 20. What's been a very good session today. Right, I'm going to switch off now, have a cup of tea. It's 2:15, and then we'll fish for the last 45 minutes, 40 minutes. It's going to be a hard struggle riding home tonight, or riding home later today, this afternoon. Not tonight, this afternoon. Against this wind. I mean, coming up here it wasn't too bad, but when I go home today, it's going to be hard going. Oh, it's lovely. I'm so glad I brought extra tea with me today. Right, let's keep going. So double white maggot, that is what's catching them, which as I say, I don't normally catch. I seem to catch a lot more on red maggots, so much so that I quite often only get red maggots, but I thought today, this time I went for both, and I'm glad I did. No other species though, all roach. Yeah. There we go. Right. Double white maggot. Yeah. I'm discarding the red ones. I'm not using the red ones. This has been most enjoyable today. Yeah, we will pack up at 3 o'clock today, I think. Yes. As I keep saying, they're not as big as they were this morning. But much appreciated, I must say. Come on, mate. There we go. There we go. Oh. You love these white maggots, don't you? Yeah, another roach. Oh, we've got exactly half an hour to go. Exactly half an hour. I shall pack up on 3 o'clock today. So, because I've got to ride home in not very nice conditions, really. It's not too bad when you're. It's not too bad if you're well wrapped up though, like I am. So I've got plenty of clothing on. I've got a thick polo neck jumper. I've got a hoodie on over top that, and this thick coat. I feel the cold as well. In fact, I feel the extremes. I feel the cold, and I don't like it when it's hot either. And at the end of the session, we'll have a look and see exactly what we've caught. As I say, all roach up to now, unless anything different turns up in the last half hour. Now, I must admit, I mean, as I said to you earlier, up at the fork today, and there's so many spots up here that I haven't fished up here, up at the fork. You know, I want to give it a go right where the car park is, right opposite the car park, because that looked good this morning as well. But it was right out in the wind. That was the only trouble. But I definitely want to give it a go there. I haven't fished there yet. And also where it actually literally forks into two sections. I haven't fished on that bit either. Not exactly where it forks into two. I'm getting a little bit of drizzle in the air now. Now everything's died back up here. There's loads of swims you can fish up here now, this time of year. Yes. No. It was on there. As I say, yeah, there's a lot of swims you can fish up here now. It's where it's all died back. Seen a few people up here today. As I say, a couple of anglers walking up the bank on the other side this morning, and a few dog walkers. do tend to see a few more people on this stretch, certainly fishing wise. Well, I should certainly be renewing my membership with Henfield for next season, no doubt about that. I think I'd hate it if I didn't, you know, not being able to fish here. I think in the close season I'll give it a go on one or two of their ponds that they've got. Ah, that was a bite. That was definitely a bite. This is one of those sessions where I don't really want to go again. You know, it's one of them sessions where I want to stay, and I don't see any reason why I wouldn't stop catching. You know, why I couldn't continue to catch for the next few hours. But I'm starting to, you know, yeah, I'm missing a few now. Not hooking them so well. And I haven't had that problem at all today. Yes. About to throw a few maggots in then. It's a bigger one. Yeah, it's a bigger one. Nice roach. There you go, look at that, look. Great stuff. Oh, I'm really enjoying this today. I'm really enjoying it. I do think sometimes, you know, that this river, I don't know, you know, it's only what I think, what's in, you know, my experience of fishing it. It does tend to fish, it can tend to fish better in the winter months than it does in the summer for some reason. If you catch it right. Swing this one over. There we go. It's probably the smallest one. As I said earlier, definitely further out. They're definitely further out. There we go. How long we got left? We've got 11 minutes left. Yes. Another roach comes to the net. been brilliant today. I didn't think it was going to be like this, you know. I thought I was going to struggle, you know. I thought I might catch a few, you know, but I was only, yeah, I wasn't thinking I was going to catch this many. There we go, a slender roach. "10 minutes to go now, and we're more or less getting now, I'd say I'm more or less getting a biter cast now, and nearly a fisher cast. You know, I mean, we all know that you can fish these cold winter days and not get a blooming bite. I've had that before. That's why I'm so pleased with this. As I say, the ground bait I'm using, I'm glad I got that, because I was sort of thinking, you really want a non-Fishmeal ground bait this time of the year, in cold, you know, when it's cold, just enough just to attract the fish, which is exactly what it's done today. You know, not overfeeding them. I mean, it's alright in the summer months and that, but I wouldn't use it now. Here we are, look. Beautiful. Right, 4 minutes to 3. You're nearly there, Alan, I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's nearly there. It's been pretty non-stop action for the last hour, I'd say. It's raining again. Bit of drizzle. So I get home tonight, have a bit of tea and watch old Jack on Talking Pictures. I think we'll have one more cast after this one, and then that's it. We'll call it a day then. As I've said to you before, you know, the time goes so quick. It really does, especially when you're enjoying it and you're catching. I mean, it does anyway to me. Now, I might come up here again on the next one, but in a different swim, we'll see. Right, this is it then, this is the last one. Whether I catch or not, this is the last one. Be nice to finish off with one on the last cast, if we can. A bite, but it's not. Oh, one more cast, come on, one more, just one more. It's nearly 3:05 now. I really want to stay here. Yes, this would be great to round off with the last fish of the session. Yes, that's it. That is my lot. Right, of what's been a very, very enjoyable session. quite a chilly February day. There we go, mate. Last one. There we are. There we go. And we'll pack up now, and then before we go we'll have a look and see what we've caught. I think we've caught, done pretty well today. At least I've got some fish to show you, which is, makes a change from the last few sessions. So I'm going to pack up now, and we'll have a look at what we've caught in a minute. Right, let's have a look, see what we've caught, shall we? I think we've done quite well. Oh, blimey, yeah. Done very well. Oh, having to film it on my phone. My battery's just run out. I'll go and put another battery in there in a minute, but that's what we've got, look. Brilliant stuff, look at that. Some nice roach there. Look at that one. Well pleased with that. Well pleased. So I think that's the pick of the roach. Definitely. Oh, it's a clonker, that is. Look at that, look. Oh. That one. What else we got? I think they're the best two. Another one there, that's not a bad one. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, well pleased with that. Well pleased. That being the pick of the fish today. Look at that, beautiful roach. Really is a nice roach. Right, in you go, mate. It's a nice one. Well, more or less packed away now. I'm going to have to be a bit quick because it's starting to rain a bit harder and my camera's out of its case. So I ended up with 29 roach on a thoroughly enjoyable session. That really enjoyed it. I caught what I came up here to catch, and that was great. Especially after the last few sessions, made it all worthwhile to catch a fish again. I forgot what they looked like, to be honest with you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed it up here today, and I'll be out again in a fortnight's time, possibly up here again. I don't know yet, not too sure. Definitely enjoy your own angling, and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.